Shalom, this is Amonute Tayac of Piscataway, your friendly neighborhood Shuman, Sophia Spiritualite, the AmaruKhan Miriyam, and we are here to put the details to the fast. We're going to make this extremely quote-unquote easy, but it's even easier than that. After reading the story of Gideon and seeing how he asked for proof every step along the way, he took no action without asking for proof. I think we have to ask for proof. It is time for us to tell the Most High, hey, if you are our God and we are on the right path, give us a sign. And so this fast is called the Trust But Verify fast. And it's just to confirm that we individually and as a group and as a larger community are on the right page, and we are doing the things that are pleasing unto the Most High God, the mother, the brother, the sister, whoever is our Elohim in this case, our Most High God, right? The basis for this fast is Judges 6 and 17, which reads, "And he said unto him, If now I have found grace in thy sight, then show me a sign that thou talkest with me." This, what I read, is from the Hebrew. What's on your screen is a combination of the Hebrew and the New King James Version, except for in the Hebrew, it says grace, and in the New King James Version, it says something else. So we're going to go with grace because it makes way more sense. If I have found grace in your sight, then show me a sign. It's really that simple. We need to pause. We've been doing a lot of work. We've been barreling down this pathway head first. Now we have to take a step, a pause, and say, hey, are we doing the right thing? Are we going the right way? Have we made the right decisions? I've been presented with information. It's very good information. Is that information the correct information? Is the information I have is the correct information? Is the God I'm serving the true God? Or the God these other people are serving the true God? We trust that we are serving the Most High God. However, now we need to verify that trust. And it's only fair because that's what Gideon did. He never made a step without making the request for proof or being offered proof. The other thing is we don't have a plan. I don't have a plan. I don't know what the plan is. And so we also need the Most High to reveal the plan. Whatever the plan may be, our part in it, we need it to be revealed. So that is what we're seeking in this fast. This is the trust but verify. Look, we trust the Most High, but we need to verify that we're actually not dealing with those infernal or lower level entities. And if you think about it, something I always say when I read the Lover's card and the Devil card, hey, the only difference between the Lovers and the Devil is that the Lovers assume they're working with an angel, but that angel could easily, quickly turn into a devil. And you always have to be vigilant that the entities that you're working with aren't being mimicked, copied, usurped, whatever. We're not permanently in the spirit realm 100%. You know, that occurs when we pass into the next, life cycle. So being that we are physical beings, it is perfectly fine to ask for proof. We must ask for proof. That's a requirement. We must ask that the Most High accept our sacrifice. So we're offering our sacrifice, which is our fast. Now the fast starts on February 2nd. That is Groundhog Day. It also happens to be a Sabbath day. And we're going to the last Sabbath. So what does that mean? In case you missed it last year, according to the book of Enoch, there is a method for determining the last day of the year and then the first day of the next year. This is determined by when you observe the sun changing stations. Now, I'm sure in the old days they had other ways of doing it, but now we have a way of observing the start of the year. So this, what we do different on this channel, we do not command the start of the year. We do not demand the start of the year. We do not pontificate the start of the year. We observe it. When we see the sun change stations, that is the last Sabbath. Then the very next day is the first day of the year, and that is when we will break our fast. Um, Last year it was, or yeah, in 2023, it was March the 17th. So the first day of the year was on um, the 18th, I believe, and so Sabbath landed on Fridays this year. Next year it should be Saturdays. So we're gonna have a very, very aligned year for this upcoming year, provided that it's not Sunday because of the leap year. I don't know what's going to happen. Listen, this is why you have to observe it. We're not in charge of the sun changing station. So why would I assume I know when the sun is going to change station? That's insanity. We observe what the Most High does and we act accordingly, not the other way around. And so just to go along with that, we're doing the same thing with our fast. We're saying, look, we observe these days of fasting and offer that to the Most High as a sacrifice. However, we need proof that what we're doing is the right thing. We need proof that observing the new year is the right thing to do. We need proof that our fasting is the right thing to do. We need proof that our prayer is the right thing to do. We need proof that the things that we're doing individually and collectively to help humanity are the right things to do. And there are people who are doing things differently than us. We need proof that the things that they are doing are wrong. And they need proof too. See, this, we want proof for everyone, not just the ones who are doing the right things. We want the proof for the ones who are doing the wrong things, because our Creator, our God, our Father and Mother in heaven, they control all things. And so that means all the gods have to bow down to them. And therefore, they should be able to command those gods, stop showing these people favoritism and favor as if what they're doing is um is right. No, it needs to stop. So what we're asking for the proof. This is how I fast. Now, I'm not saying any, so basically we don't know when the end of the fast is going to be. That's what I'm saying. We're going to start on Groundhog Day, the cross quarter holiday in Bolek, which I did a video on and I shared it on my community page last week, but you can always look at it. But typically on Imbolek, you eat pancakes, so definitely go out and get you a pancake dinner on Friday, pancake breakfast on Friday, and then we fast from sundown to sun up. I'm not adding anything else to my fast. That's all I can do right now, is not eat between sundown and sun up. That's all I can offer. I can't. I wanted to do prayers. I wanted to do other stuff. I can't do it. I don't have the energy to do it. I just don't. And so instead of stressing myself out, being upset about that, no, I need proof that any of the stuff that I'm doing is correct. I don't see the financial increase. I don't see the numbers increase on my channel. I don't see, the influence the way that I would expect to see. I see it, but I need proof, because I've just been, like I said, I've been going head first, headlong first, straight down this path with no proof. And enough is enough. I need proof. I need proof that I'm right and everyone else is wrong. Not everyone, you know what I mean? But these other people who disagree with the way that I view the world and what I'm trying to do to help people, I need proof that I'm right and they're wrong. And we're allowed to ask for proof. So I started asking for proof with my Leo full moon thing, because that had come to me then. But I just, after thinking about it and really, zeroing in on this issue, it just really came to me that we have to ask for proof. We just have to. We have to demand or request that the Most High show up and give us the proof that we're doing the right thing. Otherwise, we could continue on down this path, be doing stuff that's completely wrong. I don't want to do the wrong thing, and the only way to be sure that I'm not doing the wrong thing is to ask for proof. If the Most High, if we're doing the right thing, the Most High will show up. He'll accept our sacrifice. He'll, you know, wet the rag and leave the ground dry. He'll dry the rag and leave the ground wet. Like, there's all kinds of supernatural things can be done when you ask for proof. And so that's what I'm focusing on. That's what I'm recommending everyone focus on. It's for yourself. You need to prove for yourself. We have spent the whole last year and a half asking for everything for everyone else. No pain and suffering, no unnecessary deaths, restoration of our people, restoration of this, restoration of that. Now I need to ask for myself. No, I'm not devoting this fast to anyone else. This fast is for me to know for myself that I'm doing the right thing. And that's the right thing to do. This is the time of, underground. We're in winter. This is where your strong roots for the rest of the year are built. And I feel like this is definitely a fast that I will do on a continual basis. I would not. This is probably going to be the theme, just like we have the 22-day fast to mourn the loss of mourn the loss of whoever has to be removed. This is just something that we'll do. We're always going to take this time and ask for proof. This'll be, and I feel like it'll be a more fulfilling fast because we fast all year for everybody else. We got to do something for ourselves, for our own proof, for our own what we're trying to accomplish, to know that we're on the right track. And it's a perfect time to read, get your Bible, develop a communication with the Most High, with the Mother. Do some research. Really, really focus in on yourself and really, really build up the person you are on the inside. So we are going to observe the last Sabbath together. Um, I'm going to make videos this year. Last year I just took pictures. This year I'm going to make videos so it can be obvious how we're going to observe this thing. I have to, some work to do to figure out how I'm going to even do this because I'm not in a location where I have access to sun. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult than it was last year for me. I'm going to have to come up with an alternative plan for that. But I'll figure it out, or we'll have to rely on someone who is able to actually observe it, reporting back to us, which may be the case. I don't know. I still have time. I got until March to really see what happens. So that's one thing. Hey, if you want me to observe the new year, you have to put me in a situation where I can observe it. I can't even, and I've been worried about this actually, honestly, for like 3 months because I knew that I needed to observe the new year, and I knew that I can't observe it from where I am because this house doesn't get sun, so I have no method for observing the new year, and I've been worried about it for a few months. So this is one of those things. If you want me to observe it, I need to be in a location where I can observe it. You know, if, again, if now I have found grace in your sight, then show me a sign. If now I have found grace in your sight, please show me a sign. So I'm probably going to say that every night before I go to bed too during the fast, so I can get the messages, on multiple dimensions. But that's definitely something to another suggestion. So like I said, I'm just doing sundown to sun up. I eat while the sun is out, eat with the light, not with the darkness, and focus on bringing in more light, especially this time of year when light is minimal, focusing on maximizing my access to the light by fueling myself when the sun is out. Okay, that's the esoteric way I can break it down to you. But also for your actual digestive system, fasting with eating with the sun is better for your digestive system. And I'm already overweight. I'm not going to make it worse by fasting against how my digestive system processes stuff. So anybody can do whatever they want. Hey, it's on you. This is just what I'm going to do. So I wanted to get this video out here because I know this is going to start in a few days. It should be fairly simple for everyone. We're pros at this now, so it shouldn't be too complicated. So don't feel bad if you can't do anything else but fast sundown to sun up. You can't give anything up. Your schedule just doesn't permit it, or you work at night so you have to fast when the sun is up, whatever. This is not about, oh, everybody's got to do the same kind of fast as me. Do whatever you want. I'm just telling you what I'm doing so you can be aware, not because you got to do everything that I'm doing. One of the sisters, she started fasting a whole month ago. You know what I mean? It was just on her, and so she started. You might want to go after the sun changes stations. Whatever you want to do is, it's up to you. I'm just calling the play so the spirit realm knows, hey, this is the time we are getting ready to fast. Don't be messing around thinking something else is going on and y'all forgot about us. No, you have to show up for us. That's what we're asking for. If we have found grace in your sight, all of our angels, all of our spirit team, all of our ancestors, if we have found grace in the sight of our ancestors, of our spirit team, show us a sign. And we're giving them plenty of time by starting on February 2nd and going until the last Sabbath. That's plenty of time for whoever to show up. And we just have to keep track of all the things, all the signs we're given so that we know, who to thank. This is all about being able to identify these small little things and giving thanks for that. So this is, I hope this is helpful for people. I hope people have a good experience. We're still doing our other stuff in the midst of this process. That's why it's trust. We trust that we are doing the right thing. We're going to continue on with our new moon and our full moon and stuff like that. But we just need some verification at this time that we are who we say we are. We serve the God we say we serve. We're doing the things that God told us to do. And that we're on the right track and doing the right things. And people who are wicked don't want to do this kind of stuff because it's way too open. It's like, well, what if I got this one thing I'm doing wrong, this and that? No, 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 no. Either I'm living the life I'm supposed to be living, or if I'm not, I need to be corrected so that I can get it right. I don't want to waste my time living life being wrong only to never be corrected, get to the end of this thing and have to pay for it. No, let me pay whatever I have to pay now for whoever, I'm responsible for, and let those things be out in the open. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Let those things be out in the open and handled now. So I hope that makes sense to people. That's just how I feel. Y'all don't have to agree with me. Don't fast with me if you don't want to. I'm just here to call the shots that I call the way that I call them. I believe that we should constantly be doing fast for trusting and verify. And believe me, I'll be adding some in. And maybe even for my birthday, it's like during your birthday, it's 2 days before, 2 days after, that are you know in your birthday season. So maybe the 2 days before my birthday, hey, I'm going to verify to me that I did a good job this year. You know what I mean? Like that I'm on the right track. And then at the end of the third day, that's when I go out to dinner. The third day is on my birthday anyway. You know what I mean? This is something that you can do just to verify every year. Every year, every solstice, every equinox. We're already doing with the equinox. Just it's just a really good habit to get in, of asking for verification that you're doing the right thing, that the God that's assigned to you, who has control over you, is happy with your work. So this is the trust but verify fast, and this is going to be annual from February 2nd to the last Sabbath. You don't have to ask me. You don't have to check my channel. Put it on your calendar. Every year, February 2nd until the last Sabbath, we're going to be fasting. Period. It's not difficult to figure out how to do that. So after this fast, remember our next fast is on the next cross quarter holiday, which is August the 2nd until equinox or equilux, fall equinox, which is really equilux. Spring equilux, equal light, and fall equilux, equal light, not equinox. The equinoxes are the summer solstice, which is the summer equinox, and the winter solstice, which is the winter equinox. So they labeled everything wrong. We're going to start using the proper terminology here. So yes, the next fast is from August the 2nd to the fall equinox. And then we have that one that moves around with Saturn. So, we got our bases covered here. 3 major fasts a year is a lot. This is our last one of this quote unquote season from our new year that started in March. So let's, go out strong, do the best that you can. If you can't do that whole time, that's fine. Just pick something, whatever you pick to dedicate to the Most High in exchange for you being given a sign, and let's see how drastically our lives improve because we are dedicating ourselves to trusting in the Most High, but asking for verification, asking for Him to show up and give us a sign. And the main reason is so that we know for a fact that we're not doing this stuff by our own hand. How much pride is erased by saying, hey, let me wait for a sign to show up before I just start acting. How much are we demonstrating to the Creator that we trust in what He's saying by waiting until He shows the sign that what we're doing is what He approves of? You know what I mean? Like that, you can't possibly take credit for stuff when you do it like that. This deals with the pride. This deals with all 7 of the quote unquote deadly sins. All the things you're not supposed to be doing. This is a fantastic way for getting that stuff in check. So, I really like this. I really feel good about this. It was just really uploaded into me really today. So I'm really grateful for the opportunity to serve in the courts of the Most High. So shalom, everyone. Of course, if you have any questions or whatever, shoot me an email. If you have people in your life, this video wasn't super religious. So if you have people in your life who are confused, they don't know what to do, they can't make decisions, suggest that they fast from February 2nd until, March 17th or so. Or even just do 40 days or even just do 10 days. But tell them they should fast and ask for a sign. Hey, if you don't know what to do, fast and ask for a sign. And then ask for a plan. I need a sign of if I'm doing the right thing or the wrong thing, and I need a plan. You can let them listen to this video. I think I, go through it in enough detail that's not super overwhelming like I could do, like I normally do. We're just going to keep it even over here because we need proof. We've been doing a lot of work and we need some proof, and that's how a lot of people are. They've been doing a lot of work and they need some proof, but they never asked. They never asked for proof. So you can't get something you didn't ask for. I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that. And so we never ask. You have not. What did the Most High say? You have not because you ask not. And we haven't been asking. We have not been asking the right way. The right way to ask is, hey, we trust you, Lord, but we need you to verify. That's how you ask the right way. This whole fast is an experience in learning how to ask. We ask what the Most High's perfection look like. I've been talking about that like for a whole year. What does the perfection of the Most High look like? We asked that question, and we've been given tremendous answers for asking that question. Now we have to ask, hey, are we doing the right thing? We need proof. We need you to verify that we're on the right track and that we're doing the right thing. And I anticipate nothing but fantastic answers to come from this. So again, shalom everyone, and we'll see you in the next video.